Student, welcome back to the session of partnership. So it is a one type of form of business organization that we have discussed in last two videos. Okay, in last two videos we have discussed totally about the concept of partnership. In next videos we have discussed the type of partners and type of partnership in detail we have discussed in two videos. And today I am going to discuss one more important topic called partnership deed. Okay. This partnership deed is also called as articles of partners. Okay, articles of partnership. This particular deed of partnership is very essential. It is needed to be filed when you want to register your company with the registrar office. Okay, when you want your business to be registered, get license from the officials, then this type of deed, this type of agreement need to be submitted. Okay. When a partnership is from framed, okay, a partnership is framed by an agreement. In the features or in the merit of partnership itself, I have told you that the partnership of the formation of partnership is governed by the Indian Partnership Act. This partnership will come into the existence through the legal agreement. Okay, through the legal agreement, you are going to form a partnership form. Okay. So, as you know that partnership is a voluntary association of two or more people. Okay, it is a relationship between two or more individuals who started the business, who carried out the business for a common purpose. For specific purpose, you are going to start a business. The purpose is nothing but to earn the profit. Okay. So again, you will enter into the agreement. Okay, you will form your partnership form of business through the agreement, by having clarity about the terms and conditions. Okay, terms and conditions relating to the partnership relationship among yourself. Okay, the relationship between the people, the relationship among the partners, and the terms and conditions relating to the sharing of profit and losses, and also it says about the specification and the manner to run the business, how you are going to run, okay, through which way you need to run, and it will also say that it should be a lawful business and motive is to earn the profit. This is everything will be included in a agreement. This agreement is essential so that to avoid the misunderstanding later among the partners. Okay, such agreement can be oral. Okay, the agreement, okay, the deed may be oral, okay, it can be expressed or it can be implied. Expressed in the sense, it can be in oral way, okay, by speaking by the mouth of word, you will frame a partnership, or it should be in written form, okay, it should be in a written form. In certain documents, you will make a agreement, okay, or it may be implied. Implied in the sense, through the expression, through the behavior, through the conduct of individual, you will form a partnership form. Okay, so usually people will prefer to go for the written agreement because it is useful. It will act as a evidence in case if any person's what we can say if any persons fails, or if any individual, if any partners will not obey the rules of act, in such case it is will be evidence to file the case against such a partner in a court of law. That is why agreement is essential. So what exactly the partnership deed is? Okay, partnership deed is the written agreement. It is a written agreement which specifies, that agreement says about, which defines, okay, that agreement defines or specifies the terms and conditions, rules and regulations, procedures, terms, conditions that to be followed by partners, that to be followed by the partnership form. That is what it is, a written agreement which specifies the terms and conditions that governs the partnership, that controls the partnership, is called as a partnership deed, or it also termed as a articles of partnership. Okay, this partnership deed generally include what agreement will be included, what are the things will be there in an agreement, like, okay, the partnership deed contains like name of the form, name of the form, okay, nature of a business, what type of business is, nature and the size of business, which type of business you are doing, okay, where it is located, location of a business, nature and size, location of a business, and how long you are going to continue your business. That is what duration. Duration will also be mentioned. Duration of a business and investment. Okay, investment made by each partner. Okay, investment made by each partner. Investment made by each partner or each person. Okay, that is what capital bring by each partner, that will also specified in agreement. Next, distribution of profit and losses. How you are going to distribute the profit and losses, that is what distribution of profit and losses of a business. Profit and losses of a business will also specify. Duties and responsibilities. Duties and responsibility of each partner will also specified in a business. Responsibilities will also there in an agreement. And the salaries and withdrawals. Salaries and withdrawal of any amount from the business. Withdrawal, that will also there in agreement. Okay, terms governing the admission. Okay, if you want to admit one more partner to the firm, okay, if any partner wants to leave the firm, okay, if he wants to retire, okay, what are the terms will be there, on what condition you can admit, terms governing admission and retirement of a partner. Okay, that will also there, on what condition you can admit a partner and what terms and condition you can retire the partner or you can remove the partner from the partnership, that will be also there in an agreement. And apart from that, interest on capital. Okay, interest on capital, if you have borrowed, if you invest, what are the interest available to the partner, or if you, and interest on drawings. If any partners take a loan, if any partners take amount from the business for his personal use, that is what we say drawings. If any partners take or use amount of business firm for his personal use, how much interest is paid, that is also be there in an agreement. And apart from that, procedures regarding dissolution of firm, regarding the dissolution of firm means how and what basis, on what conditions, what rules and regulations to be followed in order to close your partnership firm, that is will be there. And what are the methods, preparations of account and preparation of accounts, books of accounts and auditing of books of account. Okay, what are the methods you are following to prepare your books of accounts. Okay, and next, when you are making your auditing of your books of account, auditing means what? Examination of your books and books of accounts, that will be also there. And even method of solving disputes, how you are going to solving problems or solving the disputes among the members. If any conflicts are there, if any problems is there among the partners, how you are going to solve, that is what mechanism of solving your problems, that is also be there in an agreement. So partnership deed, it is a written agreement which says about the terms and conditions regarding the partnership, which governs the partnership, is called as a partnership. So basically it is a rules and regulations agreement, okay, which is signed by the partners, and that particular agreement should be stamped according to the Indian Stamp Act of 89. That should be stamped and that should be signed by all the partners, and each partner should possess that partnership deed. If any case, that can be used as a evidence for the later purpose for any uncertain events that can be used. That is what partnership deed. So the content of partnership deeds, like name of firm, you have to that partnership deeds include the name of partnership firm, nature of business, what type of business is yours and what is the size of your business, and where it is located, location of business will be there, and how long you are going to continue your business. Okay, that is what duration, time will be there, and capital contribution by the each partner. How many partners are there? Each partner, their contribution towards the business. Contribution is nothing but the capital brought by each partner will be mentioned, and how you are going to distribute your profits and losses of a business, on what basis you are distributing, that is the rules and regulations regarding that will also be there. And apart from that, duties and responsibilities of each partner, that will be specified. Terms governing the admission of a partner, how you are going to admit a new partner, how you are going to remove the existing partner, and how you are what are the rules and regulations, terms and conditions you are following when retiring any partner, that will also there. And apart from interest on capital, interest on drawings, procedure relating to the dissolution of firm, okay, and even and the methods of solving the disputes, that all will be contained in a partnership agreement deed. This deed is essential while registration of your firm. At the time of registration, partnership deed needs to be submitted to the registrar. So now let us discuss about the registration of partnership firm. The registration, the Partnership Act of 1932, the Indian Partnership Act of 1932 provides for the registration of partnership firm. It will give details about how you want to register your business. If it is registered, what are the benefits you will avail? If it is not registered, what are the things you are going to face? What are the problems you are going to face? That will be says about your Indian Partnership Act of 1932. But the registration of partnership form is not compulsion. As I told you earlier, it is a optional. It is not compulsory to register your business. Okay. So it is a totally discretion of an individual to register. At any point of time you can register. At the time of after the existence of your business you can register, or before starting up your business you can register your business. What is registration here? What exactly the registration is? Registration of partnership form means the entering the name of firms. Okay, entering name of firms and firm's name. Okay, you are registering the name of your business firm along with the relevant documents, along with the relevant particulars you are submitting to the registrar office or registrar office. Okay, this registration will give you proof of existence of your partnership. The registration certificate, what will you get is, it is a proof for the existence of your business. As I told you, it is not compulsory. Registration of partnership form is optional. It is totally optional. Okay, it is optional. It is not compulsory to register your partnership form. Okay, so in case the partnership form does not registered, if the partnership form is not registered, it will deprived from the benefit. It will not avail the benefit. It will not get certain benefit. What are that benefit? What are the consequences? What are the problems that unregistered partnership has to face is, there are three major problems that they are going to face is. So as I told you, the registration of partnership is optional. If you doesn't register your partnership form under the registrar office, okay, these are the consequences, these are the problem you have to face. Okay, the consequence for non-registration, if you have not registered, what are the problems you are going to face? The first one is a partner, okay, the individual, the person, the partner of unregistered firm is not able to file a case against any person. He is not in a position, he will not file the case against any partner and against the firm. He cannot suit a case against the court of law. That is what one demerit you are going to face. Next one is the firm. The partnership firm itself cannot file a case against the third party. In case of any default from the third person or from the third party, here also you will deprived from this particular right, that you cannot file a case, you cannot sue a case against the third party. The last one is what? The firm cannot file a suit against the partner. If your firm is unregistered, then also you cannot file a case against the partner in case of their default, in case of their any frauds. Okay, they cannot file the case. These are the consequences you have to face. Okay, so in this view, in the view of these consequences, it is therefore advisable to register your partnership firm. Okay, under the Act, Indian Partnership Act. Okay, you have to register your partnership Okay, where it is located to the state officer, register officer, you can register your partnership form to avail these benefits. Okay, it is therefore advisable for you people to register it. Okay, you can register at the time of formation of your company, at the time of starting up of your partnership form, you can register, or at any existence, during the existence, at any time you can register. Okay, so there are three methods. Okay, there are 3 steps to be followed in order to register your form. What are those 3 steps we will discuss now? Procedures are the steps to be followed to register your partnership form. Okay, the first step is submission of application in a prescribed form to the registrar office. In a prescribed form, you have to submit the application. This application will contains the detail regarding the business form. The application contains the particulars, and applications includes like name of form, okay, location of the form, and the next is date when each partner has entered into the business, date at which each partner joined the business or entered the agreement with the partnership form, and the next one is name and address of each partner should be there. Okay, name and address, and location and place of business, okay, where you are already operating, that should be there in a application, and along with that duration, timing will also necessary. Duration of partnership is also essential. These are the details should be included while submitting your application for the registrar office. So the first step is submission of application in a prescribed form. In a prescribed format, you have to submit the application for the registration to the registrar office. That application includes the name of the firm, okay, the location of the firm, name, and other places of business that should be described, as well as date when each partner has joined the firm, okay, when each partner has joined, who are the partners have joined, on which date they have joined, that also be there, and duration of a partnership, name and address of partners will be mentioned in the application. This application should be signed by all the partners. Application should be signed by all the partners. It is very important. All the partners should duly sign the application. Then you can submit it to the registrar office. Next step is, what is next step is deposit of prescribed fee. Prescribed fees. Okay, the next step what you are going to follow is deposit of required fees with the registrar office. With the registrar form, you have to deposit the prescribed amount. And the last step is what you are having. The last step which is there is, first is submission of application along with the details as I told you now. Next is deposit of amount, a deposit of required fees, prescribed or required fees with the registrar office, and the last one is certificate of registration you are obtaining. The last step is approval from the registrar office. The registrar office, the registrar, after the approval with the whatever the necessary documents you have submitted, okay, after the verification of such certificates, after the verification of all the details, the registrar office will issue the certificate of registration. The certificate of registration will be issued by the registrar office after all the verification of documents, verification of details that you have submitted in a first step. That is what, after the approval, the registrar office will issue the certificate of registration. Then you can continue the business. These are the registration of procedures of registration. Okay, thank you.